Welcome to Eclipse Yourself. In this video I wanted to display some of the iPad views that go through. So this is available for individual users. You can install the app on an iPad and you can also use it really effectively if you are using the Plus Share where you're sharing data with others or you're monitoring data from other users. So I'm just going to tap on the update button, which is going to take me to the share board. So once again, if you're just an individual and you're not sharing data or monitoring others, you will see just your card here that you can drill into and get all the information. But if you are sharing, obviously all the different users who are approved will show up as separate cards here. So really, like obviously with all the different real estate here, we can sort of break up a lot of the views and we get so much more space and information to work with compared to the iPhone screen. All right, so for an example here, I'm going to tap into this user, into Rod. So straight away on this one page, we can start to see all the recent workouts over the last 7 days that Rod's been doing. I've got a snapshot straight away of his recovery last night, so we can see his overall recovery was looking quite good, nothing to be concerned about there. And then his readiness, with the readiness sunshine coming up, really good waking pulse, HRV is pretty much on par, and really minimal difference in wrist temperature last night. Down here I've got some orbit trends, once again sort of comparing activity with recovery and readiness. This 7-day one's actually quite handy for me. I can see his activity over the 7 days is starting to go up. The recovery also looks like it's starting to improve, and the readiness has stayed the same. So as with all these parts here, I can drill into different parts of the section. So let's say I wanted to actually investigate one of his workouts. Let's go into the running one here. So I get the snapshot of the scatters, the quad graphs we call them, that come through. I'm then going to tap into the run one. You can see that it all fits really nicely within the one iPad screen that's here. So might want to have a look at his average beats per minute for his run on his heart rate. I can see he's up 2.2% there, pretty much smack on average. Got a heart rate trace coming over here. I can see the splits in the pace by duration, the breakup of the zones. So he spent 14 minutes in 90% max heart rate and above. Between the 80 and 90% was 13 minutes. And also a little pace by distance breakup there. So just really nice to be able to see all this sort of information just in the one screen. So we'll go back here again. His recovery is looking quite good. I might just drill into the recovery gauge here just to look at it in a bit more detail. And once again, you'll see I've got 6 months of all the sleep data that's come through. And last night looked quite well, but I might want to apply a 7-day trend here. So it's going to convert all the metrics to a 7-day average. I get this really nice crisp flow where I can actually see any behavioural changes that may have been made. So sort of down here, heart rate not too good, but then we've obviously improved some heart rates and maybe he's made some changes there. So yeah, lots of information that we can drill into here. Similar with readiness, where it can come up on the one screen. One of the important ones a lot of people use is obviously the activity road also. If you've watched the activity video on the iPhone, you'll see that it's, you know, this is all sort of in one long line, whereas on the iPad I get all this breakup. So all these pie charts and things will update as I work along the road to success. So I can go back up to 6 months of data that comes through here. I won't do it in this video, but it's also compatible in portrait mode and also in horizontal mode, which is great. Okay, so I hope that helps give you a little bit of a feel for the iPad. Once again, refer to the website where there's lots of samples and information on using both the iPad and the iPhone.